This video is to announce my new career path as a spiritually modern, wounded masculine empowerment coach and how that relates to being a digital collage artist. It's so important to be vulnerable and be authentic and express who you truly are. And that's what art's about. It doesn't matter who you are, but having enough love for yourself to express yourself open and honestly, that's what's important. And having said that, I'm an artist. I make art. You ever get to that point in life where you realize that you've been going down a dead-end road? That what you thought you were doing, what you thought was going to bring you happiness and bring you joy and bring a lot of prosperity in your life, and then you realize that that thing, though it may be a good thing in some ways, it's not meant to be. It's not meant for you. And you realize this. I realized this in my journey recently, about the kind of art I make and the kind of art I want to make, and the kind of clientele I want to have. And so the fact of the matter is, I got to be real with y'all. I got to be open and honest and tell y'all, I'm not a family kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that has the wife and the kids and it's like all going to Sunday school and whatever, I mean, taking the kids out to wherever, I mean, it's not who I am, I'm like still a fucking bachelor or whatever, and kind of just in that kind of frame of mind. But the fact of the matter is, and I'm not gay, I'm very much, I like peace and love to y'all that are gay. It's just not for me, whatever, And so I guess the fact of the matter is, I wanted to, for a while, I had this really cool idea that I thought it was going to bring me a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, and it was going to bring a lot of joy and love into other people's homes as well, because I'm an artist and I make art. And so I take photographs, or I take other people's photographs, and I digitally collage them in Photoshop. So like, I'm a digital collage artist. So a huge idea I had that I was trying for a while now. I had been pursuing this, and I I designed a whole business around it, but I didn't really think it through well enough as to exactly how I was going to market it all and make it all work. But basically taking other people's photographs, their family photographs, and collaging their family photographs. And I thought it would be really cool, just a piece of nostalgia people have in their homes, that, you got pictures from all these family photos, anything from weddings to anniversaries to people and their kids, like kids' school photos or whatever, people, I just people's vacations and adventures and stuff, But the thing is, though, when it has to do with the whole family type thing, being the fact that I'm not a family kind of guy and I'm not gay, and it's just not my persona. Like, as far as trying to market that, I have no fucking clue how to market that. I don't fucking know. When it comes to like social media and whatnot, it's all about self-expression, like you said, you got to be authentic, you got to express yourself. But I don't really, I don't know how I can relate to that, to make videos about that and keep making videos about that, because it's just not the stuff I'm interested in. Nor do I want to make tutorials on fucking Photoshop. I do not want to teach you all Photoshop. I think that is so boring and dry. It's not what I'm into. You know what I am into? I'm into spirituality. I'm into philosophy. I'm into psychology. And on top of that, I'm also, I'm a guy. I'm a bachelor. I'm a recovering nice guy. And so because I am such a recovering nice guy, and because I'm still working through these issues I have with relationships and dating and whatnot, and coming from a spiritual perspective, because that's ultimately what I've been into the last decade, is spirituality and philosophy and psychology. And that's what ultimately interests me, but from a man's perspective, because guess what? A lot of the New Age movement, this whole spiritual movement, it's mostly women, and you got to understand why. You got to respect why, because the fact of the matter is, it's the intuitive, the holistic type perspective really is really more the feminine essence. And all of us, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, as there is masculine and feminine energy within everything. But if you're a heterosexual male, you're going to want resonate more, polarize yourself more on the masculine side. And if you're a heterosexual female, you're going to want to polarize yourself more on the feminine side. Or if you don't do that, you're going to be emasculated by these females that are just going to dominate you, and you don't want that. And they don't want that. You know, they want to be able to be feminine and ladylike and whatnot. And so the fact of the matter is, when it comes to my art, the art that I make for me, the art that I've been making for me, it's about coming into your own, really, like spiritually speaking, and about understanding that, you know, everything has a dark and a light side to it, and that we got to integrate the dark side, our shadow side, and come into peace, come into wholeness within ourselves, because everything is love and everything is wholeness. So I made a whole art series on spirituality and nature and this desert, because there's something always spiritual and magical about being in the desert. And I made an art series about the 7 Hermetic principles, because you should read the Kabbalion and you should know that there are principles that govern the relationship of each person to the cosmos, and the laws that govern karma. That's what it's all about. It's about cause and effect, and about cause and effect and vibration. So the fact of the matter is, I'm changing my career, so to speak. I'm changing the way that I do art, the way that I'm changing my whole business around. And I know it's totally gonna upset the apple cart to one degree or another, because I'm totally changing my clientele. And the fact of the matter is, when it comes to photographs, when it comes to digitally collaging art pieces with people's family photographs, it's mostly just women that are into that or whatever. Most guys aren't really into that. And I'm trying to basically embody more of my divine masculine. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on overcoming a lot of the wounded issues I've had over the years with my own masculinity, with my own wounded masculinity. And it's a lot to get into, but the fact of the matter is, I'm learning to come more into my own and exert my will and get shit done, and just step up to the plate and be more assertive. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, when it comes to my art, on a personal level, like, I don't know how many people, my art is basically relative. If you're not into spirituality, you're probably not going to dig my stuff. That's just how it is, folks. You should read the Kabbalion. You should understand the 7 Hermetic principles, because it's really important. And I did a whole art series on that, but I'm gonna have to do more. I'm gonna have to explore more. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, my art is really about spirituality, and really is from a man's perspective in some ways. But when it comes down to custom stuff, when it comes down to what I want to do as far as for clients, ultimately, I'm not doing your fucking baby pictures no more. I'm not doing your fucking weddings and your anniversaries. And I would love to do more of that in some ways, but it just, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't really truly embody the essence of what I really want to do with my life, the kind of clients that I really want to work with and whatnot, because I really would rather help other men like myself, who have really overcome and are still struggling to overcome, you know, like issues when it comes to getting out there and asserting oneself and dating and all these issues and sex and whatnot. And so I gotta be open with you guys. I gotta be real and authentic and just express who I am. And ultimately, when it comes to marketing art, and when it comes to marketing a business, any business, especially when it's like a personal business, you know, like when it's just you really got to market yourself. You know, I mean, that's what the world's moving into anyways, is being a creator, and just all different showing all the things that you've overcome throughout your life, and all the things that you can help others overcome in the same way. You know, my battery's running low. That's crazy. But anyway, so I'm going to market myself as I grow, as I learn and evolve, all the things that I've been through in the past, and all the things I'm still going through. And I'm going to make a point to share these things with y'all, and help y'all learn and evolve and grow with me, because that's really the best way forward, is that we can help each other, you know. So anyway, if you all want to keep following me in my brand new YouTube channel, that would be fucking awesome. for tips on spirituality and life and metaphysical concepts and how you can be more masculine and integrate these concepts of metaphysics into your masculinity. Anyway, I'm still working out all the ins and outs of how I'm going to design this business and how I'm going to coach other guys. And I'm still working exactly the process of putting my own self through the fire because I think that there should be, in society is missing good rites of passage when it comes to men becoming men. So I'm going to work this shit out within myself. I'm going to put together a plan and then I'm going to coach other guys on the same shit. And again, it's from a spiritual perspective. So a lot of my videos you're going to find are going to be on spirituality. Because ultimately we should learn to love our brother man and love all humanity and see everyone as being a part of us because guess what? They are. With that, I just want to say y'all have a great day. I'm out. Peace. It's so important to be who you truly are.